The following is a special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Why, hi there, it's me, it's Uncle Ron again. Hope you're enjoying your holiday weekend. I wanted to show off main event boxing, which is available from Downey Games. The core game you can actually get with other fast action cards or with charts. We're going to do the one with charts. If you just buy the base set, it's $3. And then there are a bunch of workbooks that have fighters in there. I believe there are 4 workbooks that get you close to 6,000 or 7,000 fighters, up to 2012. I will say up front that something from the last 12 years, even if it's just an update book, would be great. But the amount of fighters that are rated in weight classes and all that is just amazing. So we're going to do a bout between W.Klitschko and Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Bomber. 12-round limit because that's as much as I can fit into my spreadsheet for you to be able to read and all that. So we'll go through how it's set up, how we go through the fights, and I believe I can show you pretty much everything you ever wanted to know about main event boxing. So if you're quite ready, let's get ready to rumble! Okay, so you've seen where I've cut and pasted everything here. Let's start with how fighters are rated. They have a base score for each round. Which is, in Klitschko's case, 15, and Marciano's case, 16. So that, for me, you need to establish a favorite, and I would put Marciano as the favorite because he has a higher round scoring total. So every round starts for the first 9 or 10 rounds with a base score of 15 or 16. Then we rate for power, which means their ability to inflict some damage, and both, because they're heavyweight champions at some point, are rated A's. Now, their defense is key here because when we start this fight in a few minutes, we roll off the opponent's defensive column, and I'll show you that chart in a moment. So Klitschko, his defense is a B. Marciano, his defense is a C. So his A power and C defense. If you get a knockdown chance, the lower the number, so Marciano is a 1, the better the chance that he's going to stay upright. Klitschko is a 3. Marciano is a 1. So again, the lower the number, the more weeble wobbly you get, the higher the number, the worse. Now, if you're knocked down, you can be knocked out, and Marciano's knockout number is 0, since I don't believe he ever lost. So it would be impossible to knock down someone that ever knocked out anyone that ever lost. Klitschko's number is a 1. Again, lower is better here. And if you get a scenario where both boxers throw knockdowns in the same round, the fight's not over. TKO will explain that as we go along, but Marciano, again, the higher rated fighter, he's an A, and Klitschko is rated a C. Again, the better the grade, the higher the letter, the better your chances of not getting losing on a TKO. Both have a B cut rating. Again, A being best, F being worst. Endurance matters in this, so that, let me move things over here. So that 10 rating that I'm highlighting right there for Rocky Marciano is he will not show any fatigue until the 10th round. Klitschko won't show any fatigue until the 9th round. And at that point, we start dropping basic round points, and defense starts to go down a letter. And their ability to foul, again, Klitschko, pretty clean. Rocky Marciano is a B. So you see my dice, or I hope you see, yep, you do see the dice on the screen. All you need are 2 10-sided die of different color. I've got red and white. For me, it really doesn't matter. So let me call this up. This is essentially the action chart and what we'll be rolling off of here. So let me move the cursor down. We'll start with Klitschko. Vladimir is in the blue corner, and Marciano will be in the red corner, and Marciano will be the favorite. And that's important to establish before the fight because it matters when we get to judges scoring. So we rolled 2d6. Marciano's defense is a C. So we're going to be reading the defense C here with the action chart. And this is how we resolve the action for each round. This is a round-by-round game and not segments like Glory Days or Legends of Boxing or Title Bout. 34C is 0. So Klitschko didn't do much. That's fine. Marciano starts with a higher base score. We roll off the B column here. What did Rocky do in the first round? 58B is going to be, again, 0. So nothing happened here. A boring first round, which is great since I'm streaming this or recording this. Okay, here's where I think the magic of the game happens. We go back a couple pages. It's the judges' scoring chart. And so after you resolve a round, excuse me, after you resolve the action in a round like this, then you roll to see how the judges scored it. So Marciano would be the higher rated boxer here because he has 16 points and is the favorite. Klitschko has 15 points, so he'd be the underdog or low. So you look here, I'm going to roll the dice, and I'm going to read the red one. That's going to be my 0 to 9 roll. And then I'm going to look at the column here between 1 and 3 because that's the point difference between the two boxers in that particular round. So I'm going to read off 3 and 1. And so for Judge 1, the one that won the round would get the 10 points. So Marciano wins the round according to Judge number 1 and score accordingly. Now, Judge number 2 rolls a 7 with a 1 is a low. So he went for Klitschko in this round. 10-9. Judge number 3 now rolled a 2, and that's going to be high, and that will be for Marciano. No, put it in the right spot, Ron. 9, 10. So that's how a round is resolved. No changes here in round number 2, so we go to the action chart again. Klitschko will be reading off of column C. 72 off of column C again is a 0. So Klitschko has been conservative over the course of the fight. Marciano will read off of column B. Here in round 2, we roll a 57, and 57B is 0. Wow. The action here is stunning. Now, again, they'd be throwing punches. It's a round-by-round sim, not a punch-by-punch or a segment-by-segment sim. Okay. We go to the scoring chart again. The 1-point difference, and Marciano is the favorite and the high here. Okay, 4-1 is high. So, again, Marciano, according to Judge 1, wins the round. Judge number 2. We roll a 9. And a 9-1 is the favorite. And since Marciano had the higher base score, we'll make him the favorite. Judge number 3. 1. 1 goes with the high, and that would be Marciano. So all 3 judges have Marciano winning the 3rd round. Again, isn't this exciting as anything? So there you go. So that's how I have my spreadsheet set up. They have sample sheets if you buy the game with the parts. Okay. 3rd round, we haven't had anything happen here. So Klitschko off a defensive C, 92. Ooh, he landed some punches. So he gets 5 points for that, and his score goes to 20. I haven't had anything to go in the notes yet. So how does Marciano respond? He's going to be rolling off a defensive B here. 37B is 0. So Klitschko wins that round for me anyway. Klitschko has the points. So we go back to the judges' cards here. I wish it would stay. Okay. So 9 and what's the spread here? 4. So I look at the 4 to 6 column here. 9-4 is low. So in the third round, it's again judge number 1 must like Rocky Marciano because he gave the round to Rocky. Judge number 2 is a 1. That's a high, so Klitschko wins that round. And judge number 3, who's given the first 2 rounds to Marciano, will do the same again because I rolled a low. So Klitschko not impressing the patrons here so far. So on the judge's card, it would be a majority decision for Marciano at this point. Okay, so 4th round. Again, no changes. Klitschko, reading defensive column C. 67C is -2. So Marciano worked him pretty good there. You can't have minus points, and so Klitschko didn't gain anything here. Let's see if Marciano can take advantage. Reading off a B. Uh-oh, an event. So we go to the rare play chart. We roll the dice. 61. Red gets thumbed in the eye. Ooh. So the red boxer is Marciano. So he's going to lose defense. He's going to lose 2. So he's going to go to F for the next 2 rounds. So I change that so I know what I'm doing. So technically he wins the round. And I will write down in my notes, I thumbed. Make sure that, so there's no points there. Just want to make sure. So the next 2 rounds. So Marciano won't be able to see very well the next 2 rounds. However, he should win the round. Okay, so 4th round here. What was the spread? 3 points for Marciano. So we're reading off that 1 to 3 column here. 4 is high, and again, that's Rocky. Judge number 2. 5, 1 to 3, low, right? Yeah, 1 to 3 is low for 5, and so again, that's Klitschko. And judge number 3, 6 is low, so they give that one to Klitschko. First time that Klitschko has won a round on that card. And you can see there on the totals on the right who was ahead on each card. So still right now, through 4 of these scheduled 12 rounds, it will be Marciano. However, Klitschko, because of that thumbing, has a distinct advantage because now we're going to read off a column F as opposed to column C for the next 2 rounds. So Klitschko rolls a 22, and that's a power check. So we go to the power chart. Klitschko's power is an A. So there's a 1 in 90 chance that Marciano here could be in a world of hurt. We roll. It's an 18. So he does have a potential knockdown here. I checked Marciano's knockdown number, and it's a 1. And so if I roll a 1 to 10, Marciano finds the canvas. Anything else, and it's just a lot of points. 49. So it's an 8-point punch. For that, 8-point barrage. 23. And I write M. Just to tell me why he got 8 points. So Marciano was nearly knocked down. Klitschko with some good punches there, taking advantage of Marciano's lack of vision, but it's not enough to actually give you even a TKO point. Marciano now. Off the B column, 71. Power. So Marciano gets some yards revenge here. And Marciano's power is an A. 86. So potential knockdown here. So some toe-to-toe action for sure here in the round. Marciano trying to struggle where to see, but he might get it. So the knockdown rating for Klitschko is a 3. So Klitschko finds the canvas now. If I roll between a 1 and a 30, I roll a 19. He has been knocked down. Now, did he knock him out? Klitschko's knockout rating is a 1. So you look at the same chart, and I roll now 1 to 10, and the fight is over. Anything else in the fight still goes on. It's a 92, so it's an 8-point knockdown. A heck of a round here, 24. And KD. So that's a 10-8 round in favor of Marciano. I don't even need to roll for that. Or I choose not to roll for it because there's been a knockdown. And so that solidly puts the fight in favor of Marciano. We go to the 6th round. Again, this is the 2nd round of Marciano being an F defense from a thumb in his eye. So right now, things are looking very good, especially now with the knockdown in Marciano's favor. All right, Klitschko off of column F. 70F is another power check. So Marciano, trying to find his way in the dark, is in trouble. Again, 33 is a knockdown chance. What's his rating? It is a 1. So he's knocked down on a 1 to 10. 38 won't do it. It's a 4-point round. 4, 19, and again. Did I do the cap? Yep. And again, that's just to tell me what's going on. All right. So Marciano now with a chance to counter on the B. 16B. Ooh, it's a cut check. Okay. So we check Klitschko's cut rating. It's a B. We go to the cut chart. And you can see 1 would be a major cut. But anything between 2 and 66 is tis nothing. So 73, that's not a nothing. So 73B is right eye swelling. So Marciano gets 1 point as far as I can tell. 17. So Klitschko wins the round. But Klitschko has a TKO point. You get 5 TKO points and the fight is over. If that makes any sense. So, oh, I forgot to, what was the, K, right eye. So you get 5 before you get tired, then the fight would be over. So Klitschko's got some swelling in his right eye, and Marciano is recovering from his thumbing. So let me change the defense back to C. And now we roll for the judges here. The spread is 2 for Klitschko. 7 on the 1 to 3. That's Marciano. On judge number 1's card, Marciano's won every round. Judge 2 is a 2. High is going to be Klitschko. So Klitschko gets that one back. And that's the only card he's ahead on. Judge number 3 and 8. Now, the favorite is chosen here, and that's Marciano. So there's a variety there of different ways to score it. So it could be the blue corner, it could be the high score, it could be the... So no, judges are never going to look at the fight the same way. So, but Marciano, halfway through the fight, comfortably ahead. Now, fatigue doesn't come until play to the 9th round. All right, so we go to round number 7. Klitschko. Now, back to column C. 73C is a power check. Klitschko is an A. A power 40, potential knockdown. Marciano is a 1, 1 to 10. And he is down. 11. Oh, he survived it. Oh, he weeble wobbled him, but he didn't fall down. Wow. So again, Marciano for the 3rd time. Klitschko's had him keyed in, but no cigar. Now Marciano will roll off a B. And that is 97B, and that is just a 4 points. So he gets 4 points for that, and actually wins the round. So Marciano will be the high and the favorite in the red. It's a 1 point spread here in the 7th round. So again, we're reading off that 1 to 3 column, and the die roll being the red. And so 5-1 is low. So for the first time in the fight, number 1 judge gives it to Klitschko. Don't think it's going to matter unless it's a knockout, but you never know. Judge number 2 rolls a 0, and that is the top one, and that will go to the round winner, and that is Marciano. He has this fight a draw. Judge number 3, 7-1 is low. So he'll give the round to Klitschko. I think the judges are more impressed by the fact that Marciano's knee buckled than anything. We go to the 8th. Again, no changes here as we start the round. So we're reading off of the C column for Klitschko. 92 is that's a straight 5 points. So no near knockdown, but a good round. Marciano off of the B. 86B is a 3-point round. So no near knockdowns, some good action, and according to me, Klitschko got the better of it. So we go to the chart. So it's Klitschko by 1, right? Yes. So Klitschko is high. 2-1 is high. Apparently, Judge 1 got his pay-per-view squared away, and won the last 2 rounds. Now, Judge number 2. 6-1 is low, so Marciano will get that one. So Marciano pulls ahead on that card. Judge number 3. 3-1 is high, and Klitschko is high. So 10-9. Okay, we've reached the 9th round, which is now Klitschko's first fatigue round. So, for every round now that we go, he'll lose 1 in defense rating. So he goes to a C. His knockdown goes to a 2. I think. And his base now goes to 14. So Marciano, who is ahead now on all 3 cards, can start wailing away here at Vladimir Klitschko. So Klitschko still rolls first, and Marciano was still on the C column. We roll a 76, and that is 0. Now, Marciano, in his last full-strength round, will be rolling off of the C column and rolls a 46, and that's a 2. So Marciano wins the round comfortably. Klitschko's starting to tire, but this is the last of Marciano's full rounds. So we go again here. Let me get this up here. A lot of this is on the judge's scoring card. That's the strength of the game. Okay, so Marciano is favored, red, and 4. So we look on the 4 to 6 column here. 0, so it's high. So Marciano again. 2-4 is high. Marciano wins that round by judge number 2. And judge number 3, 9-4 is low. So Klitschko wins on that. Oop, nope, it's 10-1. So 3 rounds left. Okay. Both fighters are now tired. So they're both D. That doesn't make any sense. I think I messed that up. I think I add 1 here. 3 and 2. I messed this up. Shh. Well, let's take a look. The rules are right here. Endurance. Each fighter has an endurance rating that can range from between 3 and 12. The endurance rating is the last fully effective round for the fighter before he begins to tire. Once a fighter tires, 1 from the fighter's round points, which we did, and add 1 letter to his defensive rating, which I did. Make this adjustment for each successive round. Increase his TKO rating by 1 every other round, and make a one-time adjustment of +1 to the fighter's knockdown rating. Okay, so I kind of did that one right. I'm not going to worry about the TKO. They now both need a TKO rating of 4, and Klitschko's at 1 and Marciano's at 0. Okay. So in the 10th round, Klitschko's rating goes to 13, and Marciano up to 15. And now we're both rating on the D column as both fighters start to tire. The power remains the same. Klitschko, 52, is a power check. Oops, wrong way. So, Marciano, okay, A. Knockdown chance, yeah, on an 84. So now, Marciano finds the canvas on a 1 to 20. 35, it's a 5-point bulge here. So a raw score of 18, and Marciano again has been thumped. Let's see what Rocky can do here. 66D is power check. So Marciano returns the favor. I know I'm reading A and 3. So it's a power chart. It's a potential there. Now 3, it's a knockdown on a 1 to 30. 72. Won't do it, but it will be 10 points. So Marciano's starting to hone in. That's a 7-point spread. And K near KD. D. Okay, so 7 is the spread here. So the only way Klitschko can win the round is if I roll a 9. Because Marciano's the favorite. Rocky will get that. Judge number 2, that's Rocky's. Judge number 3, even saw that. Okay, so Rocky won the round on all 3 cards. We go to the 11th round. They're both dog tired. There is no E. It goes right to F. Klitschko is 12. Marciano is 14. That's just their base. They're both pooped now. 6 minutes to go in the fight. So we're reading off column F. So they're more susceptible to the knockdown the weaker their defenses are. 53F is a power check. They're both A's. That's a knockdown chance. Marciano's knockdown rating is a 2. 1 to 20. He's down. Okay, so Marciano has been knocked down here in the 11th round. Now, did he knock him out? He has a 0 knockout rating, so I don't think he can be knocked out. Yeah, for a 0... 10-9. No, it's 10-8 is a fight. It is well, 10-8 is always a knockdown. Not 10-9. For 0-rated knockdown boxers, no, it's knocked out. All right, well, let's go to the rules. Well, hopefully you hit the right button, Ron. Okay, if a K appears, the fighter has been knocked down, which has happened. If a fighter has been knocked down, roll the dice one more time to cross-reference his knockout rating. If the result again is a K, the fighter has been KO'd. Now you can go through. So we'll just say he's been knocked down and score the round. Right? Yeah. Oh, no, Klitschko knocked him out. Knocked him down. How many points does he get for that? We'll give him 10. So both fighters have been knocked down in this fight. Now, can Marciano get up and do something with Klitschko here? Defense is F. 10F is a cut check. Now remember, Klitschko's right eye is swollen. So we go to the cut chart, and it's B. And again, shouldn't be much of anything. 62 is he passed it. Doesn't. So no points. 14, and it's a 10-8 round. We go to the last round. The rules say 10-9 on a knockout, but I'm under the impression it's 10-8. So coming into the fight, so Klitschko is behind on all 3 cards. You can't do any worse than F. 11 and 13. 16, 15, 14. So 1 point, 12. Boy, did I screw that one up? I did. No, I didn't. Because it's 2 different rounds. Okay. Never mind me. All right, last chance here. So Klitschko. They've both been knocked down once. Marciano hanging on for dear life. Klitschko on the F. 83F is a power check. Here we go again. 94. No, it's only 5 points. He did not knock him down. Wasn't even a near knockdown. Now Marciano, 13. Rolling on the F. 5F is a cut. So 2 to 63. Nope, no cut. No points. No cut. So Klitschko technically wins the round, but it's, well, it might matter. It might matter. Okay, so it is, we read off the 1 to 3 column here. 3 is high, so 10, 9. Okay, this is where it matters here because this could be a draw. 6 on a 1 is low. Marciano's going to win the fight. Oh, Klitschko's corner is not happy. It's going to be a majority decision here, maybe a unanimous decision. 6 on a 1 is a low. My goodness. So it's a unanimous decision for Rocky Marciano, despite the fact that he was knocked down. So I hope I played this right, and I hope I gave you a good example of just how fun this game can be. So again, it's a round by round game, and there's a highlight there where you can get cuts or knocked down or nearly knocked down. And for me, it works because it just gives you the highlights of a fight. It's like a shootout hockey or a Stone Cold, and you're telling your own story. And again, it's on the judges' rolls. And so it was going to be very difficult for Rocky Marciano to lose, and he didn't. And I did that in about 38 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, let me know. Or if you something you think I played wrong, let me know. I'm Ron Chuckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.